Hey, what's up guys, it's Rudy from Pro Car Studio, and in today's video, we're going to show you how to install the SiriMoto spherical sway bar end links. These end links are pretty robust. They're going to allow the sway bar to be a lot more effective. As you can see here, I have a stock sway bar. It does work with the stock unit, but preferably you want to use it when you're upgrading. So the installation should be pretty straightforward, and these end links are going to improve the handling of your ride. It should only take us maybe about half an hour or so depending on your experience, but let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, I just wanted to show you guys how these end links are going to be assembled on the sway bar itself, just to give you a good visual before you get right into it. So you want to make sure you have the components stacked in the correct order. As you can see, just stacking them just to show you guys how they're going to be assembled once it's on the car. So for this install, we'll use a 14 and 15 millimeter wrench, 17 millimeter wrench for the jam nuts, 12 millimeter socket, ratcheting wrench, and a torque wrench to tighten down the hardware once you're finished. So once we have the car up in the air, we'll go ahead and remove this 12 millimeter hex head bolt and this 14 millimeter socket. And we'll repeat the same process on the opposite side. So now that we have the factory links off of the car, we'll prep our new sway bar end links. And you want to start off by basically jamming them up all the way, screwing them in all the way, and then turning them back just enough to where they're perpendicular to one another while keeping equal lengths left to right. Once they're perpendicular, go ahead and tighten up the jam nut to about 30 foot-pounds. So now that the end link is prepped, we'll go ahead and install it, starting with the lower mount that connects to the control arm. Once you have that in place, you can use some of the optional thread locker. Apply a little bit on the threads to prevent the hardware from working loose. And just to show you guys, this is included with the SiriMoto sway bar. It'll show you the different adjustment settings. In our case, we're going to set it up on the softer setting, which is on the end here. But if you wanted to set it up for a harder setting, maybe for track use, you want to set it closer to the mounting location of the sway bar. And now we'll repeat the process on the opposite side. So now that both the sway bar end links are in place, we'll tighten down the 12 millimeter hex head bolt to about 30 foot-pounds and the 10 millimeter hardware that's included with the sway bar end link to about 40-45 foot-pounds. So that'll pretty much do it for the installation of the SiriMoto sway bar end links. These end links are pretty robust. They've handled a lot of abuse at the track. They've been tested quite a bit. And once you finish installing them, torque everything down, drive the car around maybe for about 100 miles or a hard day at the track, and double check the hardware to make sure it didn't work its way loose on you. If it did, obviously tighten it back up and you'll be good to go. The other thing is you want to use some kind of a lubricant. These do come pre-lubricated, but they seep a lot of oil, so you want to clean that off to prevent any further dust from collecting on it. Wipe it down and then lubricate the bearings with either like a dry Teflon or dry graphite type of lubricant. Other than that, pretty straightforward install. Once you get underneath the car, you'll be able to see the part and get right to it. So once again, my name is Rudy from Pro Car Studio. Check out our website, www.procivic.com. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more updates on 10th gens, 9th gens, and other Civic stuff. And leave us any questions or comments down below.